Hello, YouTube. Today, I am going to transplant the seeds that I have growing in these paper towels into these little things. I don't even know the name of them. Jiffy pots. I got all of this from Dollar Tree. So this is what we're gonna do today. I actually have been wanting to do this since I woke up, and I'm just now having the energy to do it. I don't know how this is all gonna go. I don't know how this is all gonna turn out, but we're about to get started. You may be wondering, Zaina, why did you decide to get all your stuff from Dollar Tree? Because everything is $1.25. What kind of question is that? Why did I get all my stuff from Dollar Tree? Why aren't you getting your stuff from Dollar Tree? Gotta save money where you can in this economy. That kind of rhymes. That kind of rhymes. I'm not gonna lie. And then come for my hair, guys. Last night I went to an event that was Nerd Night. Yesterday was Pie Day, and they had a nerd dance night at an elementary school, and I went with a few of my friends, and it was really fun. It was really fun. But throughout the day, I've been really thinking about how I'm going to get this set up so that I can actually start my gardening system for the summer when it's time. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put my tomatoes all in one area. My peppers, my chili peppers are already growing. They're growing. I got like 3 good ones that are growing, right? And I want to make sure that I am growing some tomatoes this year. So tomatoes, bell peppers, and basil are my priority. I don't know if anything is gonna grow. When I'm looking at the tomatoes, I see that there are some greeneries in there. I was like, ooh, I got my tweezers. I got my tweezers. I'm gonna turn them into some actual plants instead of just sitting in wet paper towel. So let's see how this goes. I'm not gonna be editing my video a lot. I'm not going to edit this video too much because, again, I'm already tired and I don't want to exhaust too much energy. I have 2 different types of tomatoes too. I have the cherry tomatoes and I have the heirloom tomatoes. I don't know which ones are going to be which because I just put them in 2 separate paper towels. We're gonna have to wait until they grow to figure out which one is which. So I think I'm going to put 7 in here. Again, Dollar Tree, I also got these seeds. I got cucumber, I got lettuce, and I also have the summer squash. I've been really wanting to just eat the flowers of the squash, which is the reason why I decided I want to grow it. And the good thing about these is that I can just plant them in the soil so that it will grow because it's cardboard and it will deteriorate with time with the soil. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Even with this, I'm keeping everything real simple because we don't want to make gardening complicated. We want to keep it simple enough for us to be able to use. Maybe I shouldn't have, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I shouldn't have bought this potting mix because I've heard a lot of people talk about how it's not really good to use Miracle-Gro stuff. But I was like, oh, I just needed something And who knows, I'm probably using the wrong type of potting mix for vegetables anyway. But you know what? That's okay. I'm gonna use what I got. I'm gonna use what I got until I can get better stuff. Also from Dollar Tree. Wait a minute now. Come on now. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna wet it really nicely. My soil. It's okay, guys. See, this is the thing. You make a mess, it's soil. It's soil. It's not like it's gonna burn your hand. It's not gonna burn your life. It's soil. You make a mess, it's okay. Pack it back up and keep on pushing, babe. Keep on pushing. I'm gonna take my little tweezers at the bottom of it, and I'm going to make a little bit of space in there so that I can transplant the seeds using the tweezer. All right. Whew, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. They were all in the paper towels, baby. Let's see. I see some growth. Oh, I see some growth. I see some growth. I see some growth. Yes. 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 I don't know if you guys could see, but maybe you'll see it when I do the after I do the transplant. No. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna grow like this because it started seeding and oh no, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna grow when I do that, when I do this. We'll see. We'll see, Zaina. We'll see. Just put it in. Zaina, just put it in. Actually, let me put 2 in here. Let's see if it actually will grow. I'm putting 2 in there. Let's see which one grows. Oh, I'm over here sweating. It's an operation. It's an operation. Oh my gosh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. Hold on, let me move it closer so maybe you can see what I'm doing. I think you can see what I'm doing. Look, this, and I'm putting them here. Right now, I only have 2 little ones that I put in here. Hopefully they actually grow. And then I'm going to transplant the rest of these. Okay, this one, these look, the roots. Okay, I'll put that in there. I'm also going to put this in there. Hopefully it grows. And I'm going to do this one. I think I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna do that in here. Hopefully it stands up. Alright. And I think I'm gonna use these two here. And I'm just, oh no, that one broke. I don't think that one's gonna work. Because the issue is they're actually you know what? This one, the root grew inside of the paper towel. So I'm like, you know what? Let me put it in there with the paper towel. Oh, it broke. All right. You know, I'm gonna stop that for this one. I don't know which one this one is. Okay. And then I gotta do the other ones too. I'm gonna put that one here. And then this is the second. I don't know if you guys can see it, but do you see it in between? Like, do you see the little green? I see it. It's growing. It's just taken a very long time for me to notice the growth. And I honestly think that they probably just started growing this week. Ooh. Oh yeah. You see all of that? Yeah. Oh, water's dripping. Okay. Let's see. This one has roots. This one has many, many roots. So I'm gonna put that one. Oh, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Has many roots. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, maybe I need to use my finger for some of these because I can see the green, but I just want to put the seedling inside of the root system. There it is. I put 2 in here. I'm gonna put 2 in here as well. 1. And then, you see, this one, that's the second one. And this is the last one. I might put 3 in here to see if it actually grows. I feel like one of these might not grow because it just broke. I'm putting it in there anyway because I feel like plants are smart enough for them to create their own root system and all of that. So I think I'm probably being more rough with it than I should. But you know what? It's gonna be okay. And then I'm gonna put like water in here just so that the bottom of it can be wet so that the water can absorb the entire thing. Especially since when I sprayed, I only spritzed. I didn't really make the whole thing wet. So I'm gonna put that in here, put this in here, and then this is the finished result. Do you see this? Do you guys see this? Okay, that's for the tomatoes. That's the tomatoes. We're good. I think this is a basil because it's black. I'm gonna keep that there just in case. It's time for me to do the bell peppers. The bell peppers, you know what? Since I already have a pepper growing, I'm not going to do too much with the bell peppers. I'll probably do 3 bell peppers and then, let's see, 2 of the basils and see if 1 lavender would work. 2, 4, 6. 7. And I should have bought 3 of these, but I only got 2 of them. So I'm only going to use 2 of the covers. I have the plastic hair wash cover that I could use as a heat protectant and cover this, but I don't think it's wide enough. But then again, I could be wrong. So we'll try it. And you may be wondering, where am I going to put all of these? I was planning on just leaving it on my counter, but because I want them to get a lot of sunlight, I'm going to put it directly under my grow light that I have right now with my Birds of Paradise and my Monstera. I'm going to put it right next to it because there's a middle spot that gets a lot of light. And I think it would be perfect. Oh. I'm not going to mark these. I'm not going to mark them at all. By the end of it, when it starts growing, I'll figure out what they are. I'll figure out what they are by the end. I'm not going to mark them. I should definitely get some more though because I need to plant these. Okay, let's get some bell peppers here. The bell peppers, those, they did not grow at all. Which makes me wonder if the paper towel method only works for some plants. But I was talking to my friend this morning and he was like, you know, peppers take a lot longer to grow. So I was like, okay, that's fine. That's understandable. So because they take a lot longer to grow, I'm just going to put the seeds that I have in here inside of the little planters and hope and pray that they grow. So I'm only going to do 2 seeds at a time. And I'm going to put 3 of them I'm gonna do 3 planters with 2 seeds at a time. So come on, there we go. There we go. Covered. And then last one, I'm gonna do 2 planters. And there we go. Alrighty, so I have these 3. I'm gonna hold that here for now. And then I want to do some transplanting of the basil. I don't think the basil has grown, but God, I hope I'm wrong, because I really want just a basil treat. Okay. Okay, so these are all basils, and I'm seeing a few that are starting to grow. And the thing about it is that basil, you really only need, where's my tweezer? You really only need like 1 inside of a planter, but because they're so small, I'm going to do 2 in each. And I'm only going to do the ones that have started growing. This one still has a seed attached to it, so what I'm going to do, oh! There we go. Add 2 basils in there. I think I'm gonna do that to 3 more. Oh, there we go. Here's what I do. I just put it in. Oh, there we go. Put it in the soil. Put it in the soil. There we go. And then put it in the soil. There we go. And then 1 more. Yeah, I'm so sick of my songs. So tired. I'm gonna do this one right here because I think this one has a nice root system. This is basil, and it ended up being mixed with the tomato seeds, and I was able to tell the difference because basil seeds are a lot darker than tomato seeds, and those were the only darkest seeds that I have within my planting. So I have that here, and then this is lavender. I had mint, and I was looking at it, and I was like, and I shouldn't have thrown it away. I was looking at it, I was like, the root system are very thin, and I was immediately, my brain was like, oh, this is not gonna work. And I threw it away. But to be honest, they were growing really well, and there were a lot of them that seeded. I should have kept it, but I didn't. I threw it away, and then my brain was like, why did you do that? You shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. It's okay. And if worse come to worse, I'll just go to the store and I'll buy some mint leaves, and I'll just start growing them there. I really, really want to grow a lavender plant. Listen, I'm thinking about lavender, and I picked this up and I started smelling it. That's crazy. So the lavender, this seems like only 3 of them seeded. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there's 1 here and there's 2 in the middle. And there are only 3 of them, and I'm gonna put all of them in one pot. I hope to God that they grow because I have been wanting a lavender plant for so long. Lavender and mint, I want to grow them together. I just think the smell is gonna be so wonderful. Oh, that's the thing. And the thing about it is that I feel like every time I pick something up, I'm cutting off the root system. And because they're so young, I don't want them to be so shocked that it just doesn't grow because I accidentally cut off the root system, you know? I'm really worried about that. But it's okay. It's all right. We shall see. I really feel like I'm like doing an operation. You guys know that game, the operation, where you have to kind of get the things using a toy tweezer out of this guy who has all these things stuck inside of them. Okay, so I put 3 here, and then one of them just, that one just looks like it's struggling. I don't know if that one is gonna grow. And the thing about it is that these have been in the paper towel for a month. I think more than a month actually, because I started them in February and it's March, what? March 15th. So there's that. And I'm only using the seeds that have grown. I'm gonna add a little more water in the at the bottom of the pot, just straining the paper towel here so that I can get more water in the bottom, because of course I sprayed water. I didn't really do heavy water for it, so I don't want it to get dry at the bottom. So do that. Do this. We are good. Put this in the trash. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm going to cover them. But of course, when I cover them, I'm going to add some tape on the side so that air doesn't get in. And I'm going to just turn this valve so that it's covered, and then the heat could be trapped in. It's gonna look like this at the end. And I don't know if you guys can see the pepper growing inside of it, but I'm going to open it and show it to you guys. Look! Do you see that? It's growing. It's growing. This one needs extra water for it to grow. And these are nice and moist already. I wonder if the rest of these are ever gonna grow. And if it doesn't, you know, it's okay, because I got a decent amount of plants already that are growing. So there's 1 in here, there are 2 in here, and there are 2 in here as well. So in all, I got 5, and that's a lot. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna tape it back up. There we go. Here are the tomatoes. And here is this going to go on top of it. I have one more because these came 3 in a pack for $150 or $125. I can't quite remember. So I'm going to go and get another one of these because these are sold separately. And I'm going to plant these on the inside. That's it. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.